Trey, what kind of season did you feel like you had this year? Did you make the kind of progress that you were hoping?
Definitely. I became a much more mature player, a smarter player. Definitely increased my leadership skills, and we did something this season that we never did it at the University of Georgia.
What kind of role do you see yourself playing in the NBA next year?
I feel like I just want to come in and contribute as much as possible to whatever team drafts me. I'll do whatever it takes.
What kind of feedback are you getting right now?
I gotta go back and talk to my agent, and we'll talk about the feedback. Right now, I'm having a pretty good outlook on things, a wide range of interest, and it's just something we'll have to address.
Do you see yourself as a definite first rounder?
I think so. Yes,
How important is it for you to get drafted really high?
it's not that important. If I'm drafted high, then thank God. But if I want to go somewhere I want it, that's the most important thing to me.
What do you think you need to work on, Trey? What do you think the NBA wants you to get better at in particular?
Just being a tough player for 48 minutes, the entire game. Just showing up every play and making sure I'm giving it all I have.
Sounds like intensity. That's
Is that something that you need to work on? Is that like a personality thing for you that you need to fire yourself up more?
Be a personality thing. I'm known as a clean cut, smooth guy, and maybe I should just start trying to snatch rims off or something like that. Maybe that'll tune them up a little bit.
You might not like this question, but you did measure out the highest body fat percentage of any guy in the combine today. What's the story with that?
I was a chubby kid growing up. I mean, I'm working every day to get in better shape. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. So it hasn't been an issue as far as limiting me to things, but I'm definitely working on it every day.
was there any sort of embarrassment factor to be the top guy, so to speak?
No, not at all. It's something that I'm gonna take in and keep working for, but no, I'm definitely not embarrassed.
Has anybody brought up anything with you in the interviews about work ethic or anything like that?
Not really. They just want to know what type of player I am, or what type of guy I am.
What are some of the questions that show up the most? Sorry,
Questions that show up the most.
you know.
They just asked me about my family, about my background, how my career was at the University of Georgia. Just simple things, just things to get to know me.
I'm thinking about the intensity thing, and I'm wondering if anything sort of pushes a button with you. If somebody talks bad about your mother or gives you an elbow in the jaw or something.
The things that happen in games are probably what would set me off. A cheap elbow or something like that. Words don't really bother me just because I know they're words. And I'm gonna play my game regardless what happens.